Direction down? Is down here? Wait. I thought the switch did that. Is this switch? Huh? There it is. That's just fucked up. But we have it. Okay, I'm saving it for right before when we fall. Shut up, Stefan. Canadian beer sucks. Or is it pronounced Steven? I always forget. Either way. Either way. I don't know what would compel you to share bad opinions on Canadian things right now. But all you're doing is embarrassing yourself. Still got ordering food, got too much veggie bacon, forgot Rachel's yogurt. Didn't get tomatoes I needed for the tea and the BLT. Maybe weed does damage your ability to reason later in life. Is there a veggie Canadian bacon? In Canada, we have a vegetarian version of back bacon, which is what you guys call Canadian bacon. Do you sound on lab-grown meat? For me, it's a weird ethical area. What makes it weird ethically? I won't personally be eating lab-grown meat because I don't want to eat meat. I have trouble digesting it now because of the enzymes. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Veggie pea meal bacon would be pretty good. Yeah, the one that I'm aware of, it's just like round and it's a little bit thicker. And that's the veggie back bacon. But yeah, Canadians don't call back bacon Canadian bacon. Because, you know, we're already in Canada. What? Get him! Yeah, get him! Nice. Probably do have that someplace, just not at the Walmart I shop at. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they sell the brand that that I eat in America or not. What? Oh no! He killed the prisoner! Okay, I forget which way I normally go. I feel like... I think the vegan problem would be that if the meat has to be taken from an animal, or it's purely done with math and science, they probably need to take it from one animal. But it could be like, because did you know that tomatoes, they've been spliced with salamander DNA to make the skins thicker? Isn't that weird? But they killed one salamander to do that, so it's like not every tomato that you eat after that is not vegan. I'm sure there might be one person out there that argues that you should never eat tomatoes because of that, but I don't think it's a common thing. It's not from a conscious animal like normal, but still bioflesh. They found that memories and stuff are linked to other areas such as heart and is going complicated. So I'm not sure if it's okay or not. I mean, in the way of whether or not, because there are people who won't give up meat, right? So if they'll eat something lab grown, then that's definitely like a lesser of the evils, even if there's like memories attached to the flesh or whatever, because factory farms are fucking crazy. They're crazy. They are absolutely fucking insane. And that's usually what a lot of people who are vegan have a problem with. So reducing factory farms is definitely a huge win. I don't think, you know, I think that a lot of people who are vegetarian and vegan, there are people who do it just because of like dietary restrictions or like a doctor's orders or just because they don't like the idea of eating animals, but there's a lot of people who don't because of the factory farms being just like such horrible conditions in a lot of areas, not everywhere in the world, but especially in like North America. So it's not necessarily just about eating something that was once alive, but more so the conditions that the animals are raised in order to become that meat. They need salamander DNA, so you don't have to... Oh yeah, maybe they didn't even kill the salamander. I just kind of assumed they did kill it. We've also made tomatoes frost resistant with the salmon DNA. Interesting. Shit, I'm getting my ass kicked here! But yeah, if you're a person who eats meat anyway, I don't think that eating lab-grown meat is worse, in theory, than eating, like, factory-farmed meat. That said, without knowing exactly the process of which they're doing for the lab-grown meat, there's a chance that it could be, when it's more commonplace, worse for the environment somehow, because stuff like that happens. But, oh, that's not a thing. But yeah. If I could get lab meat at an affordable price, I'd be all for it. Yeah, like, if it becomes a more commonplace thing, then I think it would be probably a net good. But yeah, there will be plenty of vegetarians and vegans who will still not eat lab-grown meat. And that's not necessarily because of a question of ethics, but just because some people don't like eating meat. It gets harder to digest. Sometimes people are grossed out by meat. Some people can't eat red meat. There are religious reasons not to eat meat. And I would imagine that the religious stuff would probably still carry over. Yeah, and this is all said just because of what Bubbleman said. I'm not shaming anyone's decision to eat whatever they want to eat. Food is a personal thing, and it's also a social thing, so I'm not out here looking to make calls on whatever people do. Grow the Disneyland turkey leg. That's to scale as big for adults as it was for them as kids. They use starfish DNA. Maybe you can pull off a chunk and it would grow back. I mean, I think it costs 200k for a burger right now or something. So that's not the biggest issue. Seems like a cool idea though. Yeah. If it was like a mass produced thing that was affordable, that would be different. But yeah, right now, you know, if the average person can't afford it, then, you know, but they always say like, oh, lab-grown meat could replace like factory farmed meat. And as far as I understand about it, it seems like that would be a good thing, but yeah. Really, they do or used to use, yep, but it's called shellac. Shellac is also used, oh shit, okay, we're good. Shellac is also used, so it coats the candy and makes it shiny. It's also used to coat like wood to make it shiny. I don't know if it's the exact same thing. Insect farming is another thing touted to be the next step in protein farming, since size requirements are significantly lower than conventional farming and bugs reproduce very quickly. Yeah, that seems interesting. Yeah, people were talking about like eating crickets and stuff. I can't remember if I ever had a cricket. But yeah, I don't know. If people start to enjoy eating crickets, then they start to enjoy eating crickets. I don't know if that's something that I'm interested in eating. But yeah. I still eat fish sometimes, so. Oh yeah, makeup can have crazy stuff. Trying to, like, stay away from cruelty-free, or stay away from cruelty-free. Trying to stay away from, like, animal cruelty and, like, cosmetics is a tough one. Because it's like, once you start really going down the rabbit hole, it's like, okay, so this makeup company is cruelty-free, but they're owned by this company, so they're not cruelty-free. Or this company doesn't test on animals, but they sell in China. And in order to sell in China, they actually have to test on animals, so that's not real. And like that, I remember trying to do that, and that was crazy. It was so hard, because so much stuff was labeled as cruelty-free, but then you'd like Google it, and it's like, actually, it's not cruelty-free. Because of its parents company tests on animals, and it's like, okay, damn, all right. Yeah, the ethical consumption maze is insane. Yeah, and that's what the saying ethical consumption under capitalism is meant to be about. Not meant to be like, oh, just do whatever the fuck you want, like people like to say now. They're like, oh, you know, I just buy ivory every day from poachers because there's no ethical consumption under capitalism, haha. It's like, you could just not buy ivory from poachers, actually. That would be pretty easy for you, I think. That's not what that saying is for. People buy ivory? No, I'm using an extreme example as a hyperbole. I don't think people are buying ivory, maybe. There's still a vegan problem with insects, though. Yeah, that's like one of the debates between vegan people. But this is the thing that I always say about being like vegetarian or vegan, is that food is personal, and like it's not an all or nothing thing. So if you're a person who wants to be majority vegan, but you don't want to be a vegan who won't eat honey, then that's perfectly fine. Maybe you go to local bee farmers and you get your honey elsewhere or something. I don't know. You know, there's different things that people draw the line at different parts, and you don't actually have to adhere to every single rule that every single person says you have to adhere to when it comes to food, because it's food. And at the end of the day, it's up to you what you eat. So if you want to eat vegetarian, but have, you know, Wing Wednesday once in a while or whatever the fuck, that's fine. Because it's your body. You can eat whatever you want. The label is just so that you can communicate it easier to other people. So there will probably be vegans who would eat crickets and vegans who wouldn't. And I think that it's perfectly acceptable to be either person. Some people say they don't eat meat, but they eat fish. Like, what are they made of? Paper? So that's, yeah, that's called being pescatarian. I actually eat fish sometimes. And there's different reasons why people don't eat meat, right? So, like, some people don't eat meat because of religious reasons, right? And so sometimes that's limited to certain kinds of meat. Some people don't eat meat because, yeah, they don't like it. They don't like the texture. Some people don't eat meat because, yeah, they don't want to eat anything that's ever been living. And some people don't want to support factory farms. So, with me, I eat fish, but I'm selective about which fish I'll eat. Because I try to avoid fish that, like... Because there's, like, fish that when they catch it, it, like, really fucks with the environment. So I'll try to avoid eating those fish. But there's lots of people who don't eat meat because, yeah, they don't want to eat anything that's been living. But I am not one of those people. Yeah, gatekeeping never helps anyone, because if we were to sit here and, yeah, play, like, the ethics game of every single thing you ever eat, you will quickly find that it'll get difficult to eat certain foods if you're not, like, literally just, like, growing and farming shit yourself, right? And that's not really gonna actually help anyone, right? Because people are gonna find it too difficult and they're gonna give up. And the point is to reduce harm. There's no other ethical consumption under capitalism for a reason. Exactly. Yeah, and that's not to say that anyone should just do whatever they want, because there's no ethical consumption, because that's how people like to use it. But it's about reduction. Like, if you're the type of person who wants to reduce things like that because you have the means to, then that's great. But yeah, it can be very difficult if you start trying to do it with everything. Because also, I've been there. I've gone down that road of, like, trying really hard to ethically consume, like, everything, and it gets impossible pretty quick. What did that give me? Oh, right, that just did that. Wait, I walked away the wrong way. Can't even drink water. Yeah, because of Nestle. Yep. Dude, the bottled water thing is crazy. I don't... Can't even buy most things at a hardware store. Yeah, exactly. So it's just reduction. What are you comfortable doing? What are you willing to reduce in your life? You know, like people who do meatless Mondays or whatever. And sometimes people do that for health reasons, and that's perfectly fine. Because, yeah, I'm not here to police anyone's, like, ethics or morals, because I don't think that's a good thing to do. At least in regards to, like, food. Maybe not so much when it comes to human rights. Okay. I think I was built to be vegan since I hate the texture of meat. Dairy makes me sick and I don't like honey. The only thing that was actually hard for me to cut was eggs, otherwise avoiding most of the regular food anyways. Honestly, that makes so much sense. Yeah, I've known people who are, like, vegetarian because they at least they just say they don't like meat. And, like, at this point, meat is very unappetizing to me, and I wasn't a really big fan of it anyway. Like, people, when I first went vegetarian, would always ask me, like, oh, what about bacon? It's like, I don't really give a shit about bacon. I don't really care. I do like veggie bacon though, but veggie bacon's kind of similar to turkey bacon in texture, at least from what I remember. Yeah, I'm Canadian. If you say how un-American, you're just stating fuck. You're just stating facts. This is totally me when I get paid $2 an hour to move the lever back and forth in the big factory. Real. I don't want to reduce my meat intake, but inflation creeping up, my wages staying the same is making that decision for me. Oof. Yeah, that's also a reality. That sucks. Okay, how can I jump over there without hitting my head? Why did I hit my head? Oh, I guess I gotta jump right here. Even veggie meat is getting to be way more money. I think Impossible's like $8 a pound here now. Yeah, I think the Impossible was $10 a pound last time I went to the grocery store. Yeah. I mean, luckily there's like other things you can put in too, but it does suck. I mean, ugh, it's so bad. And the tariffs are gonna make that way crazier. Oh no! But that's okay. I've been trying to buy Canadian, so. Oh fuck! Oh no! I tried tofu the other day, but fried the crap out of it, so it probably wasn't healthy. It was good though with the sauce. I mean, that's usually how tofu is like best. Like eating tofu raw isn't typically how people eat it. Fried tofu is great. I don't think it's like super bad for you to have it fried though. I guess there's a whole thing about how like if you ever eat anything that you fried in oil, it'll turn you into a Jabba the Hutt or something, but I think you're probably fine. I think there's probably worse that you could do for yourself than some fried tofu. You know why eggs aren't vegan? But it's like honey to me because chickens will super overproduce eggs and they don't all get fertilized. They just sit there and rot. I think there's like a like if you watch certain documentaries, I think it actually goes into why it's like a thing. I think also mostly I think part of it is, yeah, like the factory farms. Like maybe at a regular farm there's a different thing, but factory farms are crazy. At least the ones that I know of. I know that some people might argue. I don't know. If you disagree, then that's your prerogative to disagree or whatever. But the way that they treat chickens in a lot of those places when they're laying eggs is actually nuts. They pretty much got a laptop to avoid the hike that was coming. That stuff. I mean, I did sort of need one, but the news sealed it for me. That makes sense. 22 Min did a pretty fun sketch about the trade war. That also serves as— yeah! Yeah, I saw that sketch. I think you can eat healthy vegan for pretty cheap, to be honest with you. But maybe where you are, produce isn't easily accessible. Fuck. Like, I don't even have a chance. Or do I? I do. Okay. Yeah, rice and beans are cheap. There was a time where I was like really broke and I ate just a lot of black beans. At the time it was like 99 cents a can. I think they've gone up since then. But yeah, a lot of black beans, and just like vegetables, peppers, stuff like that. And yeah, that was incredibly cheap. Ah, fuck! Oh my god, that was so stupid of me. Or, like, the difference between processed isn't that big between omnivore and vegan, but vegan is just more expensive. For, like, the processed stuff, like the veggie bacon and stuff, yeah, I guess it can be. It also depends on what stuff you're buying, though. Because, yeah, if you're trying to eat Impossible for every meal, that is definitely gonna get expensive. But for, like, at least for me, that's a once-in-a-while thing. Like, even the vegan sandwich meat isn't too expensive. Yeah, harpoon gun. I'm doing good, Emo Charmander. How are you? The rest of my store is expensive, but my store sucks. I'm buying $8 berries that go bad in 3 days. Oh god. Yeah, I know that in some areas, depending on where you are, the produce can be, like, way more expensive. Oh, that closed the door in here. This is weird. People tend to fall into the trap of thinking processed vegan is just healthier than omnivore equivalents, but they can be pretty bad as well. They can be pretty bad as well. But also, I don't really personally care if something is, like, vegan, but also, like, bad for you. Like, if you're a person who's, yeah, trying to eat Impossible meat for every single meal, that's not gonna be a ton better than if you were eating also just, like, hamburger beef every single day for every single meal. Like, it's not good. You should probably change your eating habits. But also, I think that people are quick to just, like, try to poke holes and make arguments about vegan diets. Be like, well, there's high sodium content in that vegan version of this thing. And it's like, that was created so that it would be easier for, like, social meals, like a barbecue and stuff. It wasn't created so that you eat it every single day. And that argument can be said about a lot of food items on the market. They present a lot of things as being healthier than they are. But yeah. Cutting your meat completely won't automatically make you more healthy if you just continue to eat, like, really fast food stuff all the time. And I'm sure there are people who have tried thinking that, you know, if their daily burger is the Impossible Whopper instead of the regular Whopper, that they'll be healthier, but it won't really help them because they're having a burger every day. Okay. Your berries go bad in 3 days? Those are meant to be eaten in one sitting. That's why you gotta switch to frozen berries. But yeah, it's what's crazy is that, like, this conversation in a few days is going to be, like, dated now because, I don't know what the prices are gonna look like in a couple of days. Like, I'm really interested to see what happens. I mean, I'm not excited for it, though. But for the past, like, 2 months, I've already switched to mostly Canadian brands for most things. The thing I only realized is, like, shit, I gotta buy my skincare. No, on their own, I wouldn't really eat the frozen berries. But I mean, if you're trying to not eat the berries in one sitting, like if you're saving them for something, then you might want to try the frozen berries. That's why I said that. Because yeah, the frozen berries are nice in the way that, like, the pancake thing I was talking about earlier. And they can work for, like, if you're baking something or whatever. But yeah. I've definitely made the mistake where I buy berries and then I'm, like, waiting for the perfect moment to eat them, and then they go bad. I have frozen spinach now. Fresh goes bad so quick. That's pretty smart. Cutting sugar is also hard to do. I had a bad reaction to the hepatitis B shot when I was a kid. It was because I was really premature, so I was, like, way smaller than I think they thought my age group would be. They increased the age group now. But I had a bad reaction to that, causing my, it's my kidney. I think it was my kidney to do some weird shit, which made it so that every time that, I ate, like, processed sugars, like, any natural sugars were fine. Like, I could eat an apple and I'd be alright. But it was anything that was, like sugar, would make my face get swollen and it would give me rash. So I had to, like, cut down on my sugar a lot when I was just a kid. And I think that, like, permanently altered my eating habits. Yeah, buddy, get him. What if you had to defrost them in a way that made them decent on their own? Usually they're so weird when you defrost them. They get like, they're so, like, wobbly. Yeah, I wonder. I know that, like, frozen blueberries? Frozen blueberries? Frozen blueberries can be nice on their own. Oh, shit. Blueberries for brewing! But yeah, it really sucked up. When I was a kid, I was, like, super into candy. Like a lot of kids are, right? But, like, I would make tea and I'd put, like, actual, like, table syrup in that tea. Like, I was insane. I was insane. I mean, I used to take, like, fingerfuls of sugar out of the sugar bowl. Like, I was so into candy and sugar, but that, like, quickly made sugar just, like, very associated with, getting that rash and swollen face for me that, like, even now I don't eat a lot of sugar. But I remember at the time being 10 and, like, Halloween comes around and you're having a bad reaction of fucking sugar. Oh my god. That was an L. Yeah, those guys are stronger than the other guys. Just thinking of how nice it'd be to have a stash of stuff that didn't go bad in a week and was still decent at least. Yeah. Yeah. So when I eat fresh fruit and veggies without paying my soul to John capitalism. Yeah, I think I've heard of people getting, like, a I think it's called hydroponic gardens to, like, grow some things in their own home, but I don't even remember what kind of stuff you could grow. I doubt you could grow strawberries at home even if you lived in an apartment, but yeah, okay. There we go, and now I have to use my health packs a bunch. Yay. 100 kids got painful cavities that you avoided. That's the thing, is I didn't avoid the cavities. I got, when I was like how old was I? 14, 15? I had like fucking 12 cavities I needed filled. But yeah, now I've realized I don't think sugar gives me eczema. But still, if I get eczema, I'm like, it's because I had sugar, isn't it? So I eat a lot of like natural sugars. Because they do process in your body different. I know that there's like some people who really believe that apple sugar is like the exact same as if you eat like a bunch of like hard candies, but it really isn't. It really isn't. They process in your body differently, which is why they put like cane sugar in some things. Because the sugar from processed sugar releases in your body all at once, whereas natural sugars get broken down slowly, as far as I understand and remember. You know all kinds of stuff with those. Rachel and I have one, but we kind of stopped using it. Grew lots of peppers. Ooh, peppers. But yeah, like, I hate that we like are turning to like hydroponic gardens so that we can actually have affordable produce, but is what we gotta do. Not like the insane doctors that said kids shouldn't eat fruits and vegetables because of lectins and smoking is good. Is that something they said in the 50s? There was a mini documentary from olden times about acne. It said people have different skin, so some get it from sugar, some get it from fast food and soda, some other stuff, and some it doesn't trigger, and people are different. Yeah, skin is different. That's true. That is true. I remember there was this girl that I worked with who had like perfect skin. Just like literally like completely flawless. She like never got- I thought I saw him die! She never got acne. And you want to know her skin routine? She slept in her makeup, and every once in a while she'd wipe her face with a baby wipe. She just had great skin. If I did that, I think my skin would have permanent damage. Alright, here we go. But yeah, people are different. They are different. But yeah, I wish I could give tips on how to cut sugar. I would say having your body react in with a rash or a swollen face would be a good way to get you to be less interested in sugar. That's just that's negative reinforcement. Yeah, I get cystic acne. Like if I don't do my skin routine, like if I run out of one of the things in my skin routine, my skin gets like really angry. Like I can't imagine sleeping in my makeup and using a baby wipe once in a while on my skin. I think I would probably get some pretty crazy scars from the cystic acne that I get. I usually just switch to another addiction like caffeine, but that isn't really a solution. No, you could try eating more natural sugars though whenever you're craving something sweet. One thing I could recommend, this is the one thing I was able to have. I remember my favorite thing became orange blossom tea. It has a licorice root in it. But it doesn't taste like black licorice. It's just naturally like sweet, but not like a sugar sweet. And that was like, that was like the sweetest thing I could have because I had to go on like this weird diet for that. Honestly, it was probably horrible for my mom having me get sick like that. But yeah, I was eating like at the beginning I ate rice cakes and carrots and it had unsalted. I couldn't have salt. I had to have unsalted rice cakes and carrots, and I think I could have tuna. I think. But yeah, that was what my diet consisted of for a while. The unsalted rice cakes. I don't know if I'll ever look at rice cakes the same. You want a snack? Have an unsalted rice cake. Sounds like the kids, yeah, every kid is running out. They're like, "Mommy, mommy, I don't want McDonald's. I want an unsalted, I want an unsalted rice cake." Like, I remember at lunchtime, the other kids would have like Dunkaroos and shit. And I'd have to bust out my unsalted rice cake. And baby carrots. They'd be like having the fruit gushers and a bunch of shit. Oh my god. Packaged air and sweat fibers. Sweet fibers. Kids crave the unseasoned porridge. I tried rice cakes when I lost my fast metabolism at like 28. Couldn't do those things. I think the salted ones are good. Wait, do they sell them salted or was I adding salt later? Later I was able to eat salt. It was sugar that affected me for like the longest amount of time. There we go. But yeah, eventually the doctors figured out what happened and they gave me steroids. And that's how I became swole. Just kidding, it wasn't the same kind of steroid, but you know. Living the British spice life lane. I remember we got to have Mrs. Dash. Oh wait, I could eat eggs. Wait, no I couldn't. No, that was one thing I wasn't able to eat actually, was eggs also. I forgot about that. I got it reversed. I think later I got to eat eggs and then I put the Mrs. Dash on the eggs. It was a whole thing. It was like a whole thing. But yeah, eventually I could eat some candy and stuff and it was like, okay. But I don't think that association with like the swelling and the rash ever went away. But yeah, the orange blossom tea, if you can get it, I think it was Tetley. Naturally sweet. You could also try licorice root tea. I know people are like scared when I bring up licorice root because they think it's gonna taste like black licorice, but it's different. Because like if licorice root directly is different than black licorice. Black licorice is like processed a certain way. And no. Okay, we're good. I almost made the same mistake twice. But then I didn't. Yay! So it was the devil's seasoning, became poppy after that. But yeah. Try the orange blossom tea, honestly. That was like my thing. Anytime I was like, I need sugar. I need it. I need it. I'd have a orange blossom tea and it would kind of kick the craving. Same with a licorice root tea. But also apples are nice. Apples are nice. You can get sugar-free, like zero like sugar added, what's it called? Like fruit snacks? Those are pretty good. And then also if you want to sweeten stuff, you can add honey. Or maple syrup, but maple syrup is about to get even more expensive if you don't live in Canada, so, honey is good. There's also agave, if you don't want to have honey. Or you could even try cane sugar, but that's not really gonna stop a sugar. It'll just be slightly better than eating the processed sugar. Peppermint tea is okay too. Yeah, I drank a lot of peppermint tea too. Those were like my favorites, was the peppermint tea and the orange blossom tea. That's how I actually got really into tea, to begin with, was when I couldn't have sugar, growing up. So, yeah. Kids would come over to my house to visit and I'd be like, want an orange blossom tea? Just mint tea is my favorite. Yeah, mint tea is nice. It is nice. Your insides are probably really healthy by avoiding them. My insides are evil and evil. I mean, I still eat sugar sometimes. Like, I had, I bought some, it's like a local ice cream. It's a coconut ice cream, but that has sugar in it. But yeah, I don't, it's funny, because I thought for my whole life, forever, I would be into candy. And now it's like, I have like half a brownie and I put it away in the fridge to eat the rest the next day. But yeah, there was something else kind of sweet that I had recently. What was it? Oh, I got those Valentine's cookies. The Pillsbury Valentine's sugar cookie? Yeah, I got those. That was nice. That's how you got so popular with the kids. Yeah, by offering orange blossom tea. But yeah, that's one thing. If you're a person trying to cut down on your sugar, you could try those teas. Peppermint tea is nice, but yeah, the orange blossom did kick the sweet craving. But also, I feel like fruit is good. Apples are usually so scary. Apples are usually pretty inexpensive, I think. At least in North America, because they're grown pretty easily. I don't know if you like apples. How do you like them apples, though? Okay. Mayo cake help beat any sweet cravings. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? But yeah, if you're trying to cut your sugar, I believe in you. Just remember, if I could do it at 10 years old out of force, then you could probably do it. Maybe. Sugar is like addicting though. I tried to use carrots as a boredom snack. I just got fucking hungry and hungry the more I ate them. The last time I ate carrots, I felt really, like, sick after eating them. I don't know if it was related to the carrots, but since then, I, like, don't trust carrots. Not because I think the carrots gave me food poisoning, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know if carrots in me bode well. Even though, like, that's just, like, if I've had plain carrots by themselves. Like, I've had, whoa! I've had, what? Did I do this wrong? Oh, yes, I did. Carrots help improve eyesight. Yeah, that's why my eyes suck now and I need glasses. Because I didn't eat enough of the carrots. I'll check my people out of my register and they'll be like, oh, apples are that much? Never mind. Oh no! Rip! Oh god! What about mangoes? Mangoes are pretty expensive. Usually they're imported. They wouldn't be my first suggestion, unless maybe you live somewhere where mangoes are easily accessible. But yeah, I do love mangoes. They're a wonderful fruit. They're actually probably one of the best fruits ever. Still mad about the Altoid inflation. $3 a box? That's crazy. Oh god. Oh no. We're gonna have to fight someone. You add an apple and mango, you get Wampa fruit! Shit. Oh no, I slammed into the wall there! Yeah, now you can't do whatever it is that you were gonna do. Alright. I really like mango juice, but not the fruit by itself for some reason. Really? Maybe it's the type. The mango texture can be kind of weird. I really like mango, though. It's actually been a little too long since I had a mango. I feel like the mangoes here are always gross, though. Like, they're like, not ripe enough, or they're too ripe or something. Like, I don't know. I always look at them, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like such an old man complaining about it, but for fuck's sakes. No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We're gonna have to revolt. Just kidding, internet. I'm joking. Ha 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 ha. Mangoes cost like, I don't know, $2 a piece? Really? I think they're like $8 or something here. They're pretty expensive. Love to have an abundance of avocados. Love them. Ooh. Avocados are pretty great. But, you know, if I keep buying avocados and bread, then I'm not going to be able to buy a house, as they say, so. I guess I can't. Guess I can't. Just meant Dance Dance. Yeah, we're gonna have to play Dance Dance Revolution. Whenever the stuff gets too expensive, Dance Dance Revolution. Do not allow guards to touch the handprint scanners. Oh. Yo, I just got an achievement for that. Because I didn't allow the guards to touch the handprint scanners. Yay! Yay! I win today. Alright, now I just have to live through this next little section so that I can save at the part that I want to save at. See what you've done. We're discussing. Yeah, we're discussing meals. I mean, this is like the 10th time I feel like I've done this, but such a pro. You got trophies and didn't even mean to. Didn't even try. Didn't even try. Yeah. Hey. Right. I have to do it again because this guy's gonna show up and be like, "Hey, I showed up out of nowhere to ruin your day and make it so that you have to press the button again." Ha ha. Hee hee hoo hoo. I love guacamole is great. Oh fuck! No! Lara! Why? Why? What have you done? Alright, cool. Now we're ready to actually do it. Lara, the IT security expert. No data breach if everyone in access is dead. Yeah. Was that a monkey? No. What? What are you talking about? Those are the security guards. Ah, fuck. Oh, no. Damn, dude. Honestly, I should try to buy some oranges or something. Maybe I'll buy some more frozen fruit. Almost 11 p.m. Time to start cooking dinner, right? I'm so glad you agree. I mean, you can. I'm not gonna judge you. Whatever you need to do. It sounded like a monkey whenever you killed whatever that was. A security guard is what I killed. He went, wah. That's what the same sound they've been making the whole time, second phase. What are you talking about? Yeah, now that we talked about fruit so much, I want fruit. It's been a minute since I got a fruit. Bonk. Thank you for the bits. Got hyper focus and forgot about small things like eating and drinking. Ooh, been there. Been there plenty of times. Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, I did that the other week and had a really weird day. Really weird day. I can't remember what it is I was focusing on. But it was something that I thought was going to not take me too long, and then it took longer because I don't have a good concept of time. In fact, I have a terrible concept of time passage. Ah! And I'm done. Man, why do I feel like shit? Is that the time? Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. I had 2 sumo tangerines just now. What do you mean, sumo tangerine? I don't think I've heard of a sumo tangerine, but I can't tell if you just mean large. Why am I weak now? Am I ill? Tired? Alright, it's 8 p.m. and I haven't even had breakfast today. Whew, yeah, luckily for me, I get sick to my stomach if I don't eat breakfast, so that's like the one meal that I'm always making sure I have. It's like lunch that I struggle with the most. Like a special type of tangerine? They're huge like a big orange. Ooh. Maybe one day I'll try that. Okay, we can save now. I'm saving here. Alright, we've done it. Actually, 1 second. 1 second. I need to turn the heat down in here. I'm gonna die. Actually, I've seen some really good Daisy cosplays. If I can think of it, maybe I'll retweet it on Twitter. Oh my god! Yeah, it must be spring break. Don't worry about it, guys. It's okay. You know what it is, guys? It's the Goosebumps shirt. Everybody knows the sluttiest thing a girl can wear is a Goosebumps t-shirt. Let's go. Alright, I got my toaster waffles. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I go a really long time without eating and I'll be like upset or feel like I can't function. Maybe a bit over. I can't go very long. Like breakfast, if I don't eat it, yeah. Like if I make it to like noon or I think the like 2 p.m. without eating, I will actually just like throw up. I don't know what the problem is, but it is a thing. And then I get really bad hanger. Like if I don't eat for like a few hours, I get like angry. Maybe not a few hours makes it seem like it's a shorter amount of time than it is, but I think it's like 6 hours or something, and then I start to get like weird. But apparently that is an ADHD trait that some people get. Because when you have ADHD, your emotional regulation is not always good. And that can be worsened when you don't eat. Reverse gremlin? Yeah, you better feed me after midnight. So, I think I died before because I backed up here and I tried to grab the ledge, but then I couldn't. I think I actually want to go over here. Okay. See, it's always when I save that I'm able to do it without needing to save. It gives me the confidence I need to succeed. I hate it when I rhyme. I do it all the time. Okay, I know that we like just saved, so that means that we probably won't be able to progress past this point, but I'm gonna play for a few more minutes because I want to, even though the last save is definitely we're not gonna get another save in before that. Might as well. Okay, oh wait, no, it's exclamation point plush, I think is what you're looking for. But yeah, it is pinned. It was pinned. What were you just standing on? I thought like a military plane. I mean, it kind of looks like this ship from Futurama. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. It doesn't have wings, though. Wait. Is it floating? Is it some new military tech? What are they called? Is a fighter jet. Launch code pass.
No.
What? Where does this go then? Fuck! Where does it go? Maybe one of these computers takes it. You see what the level's called? No. Oh! Area 51! The 51st area. That's a UFO. Okay, well that's why everyone was saying Area 51 in the last level. That was just a high security compound. It's very round. Wait! Oh. Now I feel better. For a second I was like, I could've just jumped! But no, we couldn't have. Okay, everything's fine now. I don't know what to do with this stupid pass, though. We're in Area 15. Is that another UFO on the roof? It's a conspiracy. It is a conspiracy, though, because we're in Area 51. Okay, where the freak am I supposed to use this stupid launch code pass? What do you mean, no? No. That looks like where I would put a launch code pass if I was a guy who put a launch code pass and a launch code pass. Area 15 is an actual place. I mean, if there's Area 51, there's gotta be 50 other areas, right? It's like Mario 64. There's 63 other Mario games before Mario 64. No, they started counting at 46. See, I can't tell if that's real or not. Also, hi, Shman, how are you? Area 15 is an event in Vegas. Oh. I thought they had 50 areas of places where they keep areas. And 51 is where they found the UFO. Yeah, I guess that is in Nevada. Oh! I'm purposely spreading misinformation. Oh. You should have a stopwatch. Oh, you can see the level name with the stopwatch. Oh. Then I can finally find out where we are. That's how Lara does it. Where? Where? If I was in Area 51 launch code, where would you use me? I'm not like 100% sure, but I don't think the government actually calls that place Area 51. That's slang. It's normally called like the Groom Lake facility by the government. Oh, really? Why would how did the slang come up with Area 51? They're like, this is the 51st area that I ever looked at today. Launch codes. Why didn't it work? I hope this isn't like a huge backtracking thing, because if it is, I'm gonna freak out. Use the launch code pass. No. Fuck! Okay, since it's a pass, maybe it's for a door somewhere. Yay! I'm glad to hear your new job is going well, Shman. That's great. Here's to an actual salary. Hell yeah! Woo! even backtrack that far. I think maybe the map is just subdivided into areas or something, the government land maybe, something like that, but it was never called that by the government, I don't think. Fun fact 2 that is true, all employees are flown in every day for security reasons from the Vegas airport on flights called Janet flights that are all painted the same. Janet. Janet, huh? Interesting. Yeah, we were talking about how expensive fruit is. Oh, I'm sweaty. I hate this stupid knob system in my house for the heating. Burp. Bananas are still kind of cheap, about 4 for about $1. This is so sad. Bananas are a fruit that I don't like very much. What the flip? That's the cheap fruit. I might have to move myself to a farm. We just get better taste. It's gross though. I hate the texture of bananas. They're so gross. Trust me, I ate so many bananas growing up. I was so polite as a kid. I was eating them. My mom would buy the bananas and I ate them. I ate them every single time. I'm not a person who like ate it once when I was 3 years old and then I was like, never again. Like, no, I've been eating bananas. I've been eating bananas and they make me sick. Make my stomach hurt. I would always try to eat them when they were like green so they'd be a different texture, but like, man. Ugh. I don't like bananas. Especially when they're like ripe. Ugh. I get it though. Like, I get why people like bananas. Like, it's not something that I'll like go to the grave saying that like it's objectively bad and I don't understand why people like it. I do get it. Like, they get very sweet and that is nice, but like, man. Bananas. Does you like banana bread? Yeah, I like banana bread. Banana bread is nice. Person has every right to not like a thing. Grow up. Grow up. But no, bananas... Ugh, bananas texture is just, it does not agree with me. I don't like it. And now that I'm an adult, I don't eat the bananas, but I ate them. I'm doing pretty good. You know? Feeling swag, I guess. What is new with me? Yeah, I don't actually really have much to report on. Oh, there's some shotgun shells here. I'm confused. You're getting your septum pierced? Oh shit! Congratulations! Yeah, I like oatmeal, but yeah, no, bananas... I get it. I get why people like them. I get why they would like them in oatmeal. It's just like the... Ugh. Ugh. Are streamer fumes getting a little to the brain a little? Probably. Probably. Also, the heat in this room slowly creeped up to the point that I sweaty now. I'm sweaty now! Fuck, man. Don't shoot me. I'm a nice lady. Stop it! Ah! Do you like bananas in smoothies? When I put banana in smoothies, I'd always put in a bunch of spinach. People put the banana to cut the spinach taste. I put the spinach in to cut the banana taste. We are not the same. But yeah, like it's funny because yeah, banana bread is good. But Yeah, I don't really eat the banana that much. I ended up taking out my septum piercing because I just didn't fuck with it anymore. I did like it for a long time. Yeah, sometimes I consider taking out my septum ring, but then I'd have to go to a piercer to do it, I think. That's at least what the piercer said when I got it, so I can't be fucked to do that, so I'm just gonna probably have it until one day I don't like it enough to actually do something about it, but mostly I forget that I have it. If banana is an ingredient, no matter how little, suddenly it's a banana smoothie. Oh, yeah, see, that jump didn't work. Alright. I didn't even know you had one. Yeah, it's really tiny. A lot of people miss it. Every once in a while, I'll get the occasional hate comment, though, that's like, it's only in cosplay. It'll be like, Ramona Flowers would never have a septum piercing. Or like one that I saw when my Abigail from Stardew Valley cosplay got posted to Reddit, and it did really well on Reddit, was yeah, some people being like, Abigail would never get a septum piercing. And it's like, Abigail would be the first person to get a septum piercing in Stardew Valley. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, and it's only the ones with colored hair. It's been only on those two cosplays that someone has noticed and left that comment. But it's like, if someone is dyeing their hair a crazy color, they are like at least like 80% more likely to get a septum ring. Like, I don't know what planet you're from, but I'm from Earth. Ramona would totally get one. Abigail's is naturally purple. It actually isn't, because Caroline has a line of dialogue that says, I wish that Abigail would would wear her natural hair color. It was so pretty. It was just like her grandma's. But she dyes her hair. Her mom literally talks about how she doesn't like that Abigail dyes her hair. Her mom's hair is naturally green, I guess. It's from all the amethyst she's eating. Fuck Pierre. True. But yeah. Okay, does the card go up here? Nope. Well, I'm gonna run around some more and then Future Poppy can figure it out. Greed rots your brain. That quest where you give him all the fucking vegetables and then he tries to sell them for an 100% markup. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I didn't notice that was a UFO, honestly. Honestly, I didn't really think about it.
No.
Yes!
No.
Lara, use the launch code pass! Okay, I need to check all the walls that have dark spots on them, because sometimes there's the thing, and I don't want to switch to good Actually, I'll switch to good graphics, because it doesn't matter right now. Oh my god, this level is fucking crazy with the transparency. And you guys help me find the launch code. But yeah, the lighting's a little brighter, so I can actually see if there's like a hidden wall spot somewhere around these parts. Hmm. Like, would the launch code pass be here? I don't see that type of computer around here, though. Hmm. Maybe it's down here. Honestly, I didn't look too carefully down here. And no, it's not. Okay. Are you whining? Yeah, I'm whining. It's true. Right, so that's where I fell down there. So... Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. 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 Sorry. Hmm. Yo ho ho! Yo ho ho! Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the heck the thing is that I'm looking for, bruh. Brother! But I'm gonna run around for a little bit longer. I'm gonna check one more spot. Oh! Oh! Wait. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait. I feel like I remember... Oh, it is backtracking, isn't it? You'd hope it would just be like a secret. One Piece reference. Yeah. They say yo ho ho in that cartoon about friendship and sea travel. Okay, I think can I get across there easily, or how the hell do I leave here? Anything more Tomb Raider 3 tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I don't know if I can make that jump though. Yeah, there was something else I was considering playing recently, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, we're good. We made it. Alright, that's enough. That's enough of that. Or is it? Ah! Okay, we're good. Mind you, this is my first impression of this game. This is literally not something... This is, not because the game did anything. It's a transparency thing, with OBS. Spyro the Dragon? Never been played before on stream. Okay, so I think it was, it's actually weird how far away this is, if this is right. But we'll find out. Where's... Oop! I was thinking about this recently. I really miss walking into a video game store and buying a game off the shelf purely based on the vibes of the game case alone. I mean, that's how I got into Harvest Moon and Super Monkey Ball. What? What does this do? Right, so does this go in here? Because that's kind of crazy. That's... Okay, that's a little crazy. This is kind of far. I mean, it's not that far, but it is kind of far. Oh. I'm supposed to run from the flames. Well, that's enough of that. Why would they put the button to launch the rocket ship where you're in the danger of getting killed by the rocket ship? What kind of shit is that, Area 51? Why would you design it that way?